So, good morning, good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it happens to be. It's November the 4th at 9 o'clock Eastern. So, I don't know who the fuck president's going to be. So, get this kind of put out there. Language warning. Should come as a no-brainer to most people. And yeah, I got to dip in, so deal with it. I want to start this off with I did a video a while back about my take on QAnon. I called it a LARP. I said my take was once Q got booted or whatever off of 4chan when it was bought out and all that stuff, it switched, it changed. So my question to you QAnon folks, is this part of the fucking plan? For Trump to lose the election due to fraud and whatever else is going on? Is this what the grand finale of the plan was? What's going to happen, QAnon folks? What's the part of that plan? What happens when Trump loses and Biden, subsequently Harris, becomes president? What's the advantage in this? Where are the indictments? Where are the arrests? Where are all these people supposed to go to jail? So the grand plan was for Trump to lose before any indictments came down, because it's going to happen under a Biden-Harris administration? The fuck are you thinking? I did a video, pissed a few people off, got a bunch of questions and back and forth about it. And so, yeah, here we are. I'm going to say, fuck you, I was right. It's a LARP. It's a bunch of bullshit. So that whoever, whatever entity or groups of people or whatever was running Q fooled you. They pacified you. They pacified the people that would have taken arms, been on the street, going one-on-one with Antifa, going one-on-one with whoever needed to be going one-on-one with. They kept your ass at home on the couch because they told you to trust the fucking plan, right? Yeah, how'd that work out? Show me. Tell me. Prove to me that this is part of the grand fucking plan. Trump may squeak out a victory. It's possible still at this point. Nobody really fucking knows. But if it has to go to court and then subsequently has to go to Congress, what's going to be the end? How's that part of the plan? You know, Trump's in charge. He's playing his 4D chess. Motherfucker's been playing checkers, apparently. Tiddlywinks, Jenga, whatever. He ain't been playing fucking chess. He's put some really bad people in really important positions and it failed. The plan failed. Fuck you. I offend you. Whatever. Don't care. Your plan failed. That's why I never followed Q. I looked into it to see what it was about. You know, made heads or tails of it and that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, it's a LARP. And yeah, so here we are. We're potentially going to court for Trump to win because that's the plan. So Trump goes to court. Let's say if he doesn't win without going to court, he goes to court. What's going to happen? What have the Democrats been painting for the last 6-8 months? What's the narrative they've been painting? How many times was he asked if he would peacefully transfer power over if he lost? How many fucking times? Do you think that was just a generic question that some podunk fucking journalist pulled out of their ass? No. It was laying the grounds and painting a narrative. It's there. If it goes to court, guess what's going to come back? Oh, he's trying to use the power of the Supreme Court. And what just recently happened with the Supreme Court that all the Dems were fighting against? I don't know. What? Oh, yeah. Trump rammed through his Supreme Court justice before, in record time, and it's unprecedented and all that shit, right? Right? Add that to the narrative. Now what's going to be the narrative? Oh, that's why Trump did it, because he knew he was going to try to cheat everybody's vote by pushing this to the Supreme Court because he knew his nominee would back him. But yeah, here we are. And also, if it goes to court, what's going to happen? Cities are going to fucking burn. And they already started. Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. There was another report. Forgive me, I forget the city. 3 cities tonight. And they haven't even declared a winner yet. And they're already rioting. They're already, count the vote, count the vote. Yeah, count the vote. Count the fucking vote. Let's get in the voter. It's not what's happening, it's technically not voter fraud, it's election fraud. So please use the right fucking terminology, because you sound like fucking idiots when you go out there with voter fraud. No, it's election fraud. There's a fucking difference. Voter fraud would be one person voting 5, 6, 7 times. Okay, that's voter fraud. Got it? Election fraud is when they hold back 138,000 fucking ballots that don't have down ballot votes on it. It's just a singular vote for a singular candidate, and all 138,000 fucking votes go to the same candidate during a time frame when after they said they would stop counting and before the observers realized they were counting again. So in that hour and a half, 2-hour fucking window, in one state, in one district, in one fucking county, 138,000 votes mystically fucking showed up. With only one person, they didn't vote Senate, Congressman, any of the legislative items that were on the ballot for that area, just a vote for fucking Biden. That's called election fraud. That's not voter fraud. It's election fraud. But they want, these same motherfuckers that are doing this are the same ones that talk, oh, we want every vote to count. And that's going to be what they're crying. That's going to be what they're red herring. That's going to be the scarlet letter that they paint the Republicans with. It's, oh, you're fighting this so the Americans' voters' voice is going to be squelched. Don't look at the 138,000 fraudulent fucking ballots that we forged and stuffed ballot boxes with. No, we didn't steal anybody's voice. You're doing it because you're going to fucking court instead of letting American people decide. Oh, yeah. So, even if Trump takes, without going to court, if he takes Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, let's say Nevada, that puts him at like 274, I think the count works out. Guess what? He also loses the fucking popular vote. There's another narrative they're going to paint. They did it to him in 2016. They're going to do it in 2020. Oh, and I got so much shit. Dumb motherfuckers. So not only do we have 51% of the fucking voting population voting for a pedophilic fucking grifter, otherwise known as Joe fucking Biden, you put the fucking Democrats back in power in the House. They retain the House. The same fucking House has done nothing for 2 fucking years. Pelosi's holding back the stimulus bill. She's playing games wanting to put in fucking tearing down the wall and foregoing crimes and deportations and all that shit in a stimulus fucking bill. You motherfuckers put them back in charge. You let them retain fucking power. And on top of that, our majority in the Senate dropped to a simple majority of 51 to 49. Okay, technically it's 51 to 47 with 2 independents, but they're going to vote fucking liberal. I hate calling people stupid. I really do, but it's fucking stupid. I am a public educated graduate from high school. I have some college, I have some technical training. I can see this in black and fucking white. I see the narratives that are painting. I see what they're fucking doing. I've done video after video about the gaslighting that's going on. I've shown and exposed to you the media fucking bias. And here we are. Biden, 51% of the fucking popular vote. Okay, a couple million of them are fraudulent votes. Okay, 10 million. I'll give you 10 million. 10 million of them are fraudulent votes. This still means 50 fucking million plus people voted for a pedophiliac fucking grifter. So what's going to be the repercussions of a Biden fucking presidency? I don't know. Let's go through the list. Flynn, you're fucked unless Trump pardons you. Assange, you're fucked unless Trump pardons you. Snowden, you're fucked unless Trump pardons you. Everybody that assisted Trump during the whole hoaxes that were played on us by the Biden fucking administration and shortly thereafter with the fucking House and Congress and all the impeachment bullshit, they're going to be retaliated against. Anybody that did local Trump supporting, you're going to be fucking retaliated against. It's already been said. Biden's own platform on a whatever how many page document, if you go to his website, look at his gun control, he's putting Beto fucking O'Rourke. Hell yes, I'm going to take your AR-15s and AK-47s as the fucking guns are. What the fuck you think is going to happen? This is pure happenstance. My wife bought this for me. I wore it today. But it's just, that's what's going to happen. They're going to outlaw your gun. He's outright said it. Beto has said it. Biden has said it. Harris has said it. Oh, they're going to make Bernie, the rumor is, Bernie Sanders is going to be the fucking health czar. So Bernie fucking Sanders is going to be in charge of overseeing all the healthcare shit. Elizabeth Warren's going to be potentially the Secretary of State. We're going to have fucking Hillary 2.0 in the office. With a feather in a hat. I can't get my head wrapped around of the utter stupidity. I don't. How can seriously? There's verified, corroborated evidence that's been produced. The Senate did a report on it. The evidence has been produced, corroborates it. That evidence was supported and validated by a forensic fucking specialist and 3 independent fucking witnesses that Joe Biden was involved with Hunter's business dealings with Ukraine. What was it? Kazakhstan, whatever the fuck it is. China, and a few other places. And you 50 million plus, 60 million plus people fucking vote for him. It's like, you don't fucking care. You don't understand what that means. He's now beholden to China. They were leading us in manufacturing. They stole our fucking jobs. They stole our steel. That's why one of the reasons why that nobody fucking talks about the steel industry in the Rust Belt fucking went to shit is because China took all of our fucking steel. You know what they did? They bought all of our fucking ore. You know what that means? The steel manufacturers couldn't produce fucking steel, so we had to buy the fucking steel from China. And, oh, lo and behold, mystically, there's fucking problems with the steel from fucking China. Just like we had problems with the drywall several years back. That's who you voted for. Oh, FBI. Well, what's going to happen with the FBI? Anybody that said anything derogatory, okay, prime fucking example, the bullshit that happened in Texas with Biden's bus and the Trump parade that surrounded the bus and all that shit, and the SUV that was following the bus tried to run a truck off the road, right? They called it, the FBI investigated that. When they've had a laptop with that evidence about Hunter and Joe Biden and Jim Biden's wife, evidence of alleged, what do you call it, child endangerment, sexual exploitation stuff, all the evidence about Hunter Biden's dealings with China, and he's never registered as a foreign agent, whatever, was it the FAIR law? Joe Biden's involvement, Jim Biden's involvement. And by the way, Jim Biden happened to be in cahoots with Joe Biden during the Iraq War. He got a third of a $1.5 billion no bid fucking contract to build housing in Iraq. And Jim never had experience with construction, building houses, and that kind of shit. And 60 million fucking people voted for him. How the fuck does this happen? I'm not doing the TDS in reverse. I'm not, whining and crying. I'm just trying to literally, no matter what happens, whether Trump wins outright, Trump wins in a contested election, or Biden wins, whatever. I'm trying to get my head wrapped around how people can vote for a guy that has so much fucking baggage. He's outright said he's going to take your guns. He's outright said he's going to make it, we're going to make it a public option. What the fuck is a public option going to do in healthcare? Let me explain it to you in case you haven't, had your head pulled out of your ass lately. So you have a current health insurance industry. They charge X amount of fucking dollars. So there's a minimum cutoff. They have to charge a certain amount to break even. So they have to pay their employees, keep the lights and water running in whatever buildings they fucking own, all that shit, right? That's the break-over point, right? Anything over that is profit. That's what they use to invest in, et cetera, right? Okay. So what's going to happen with a public option? The government's going to come in and subsidize healthcare. They're going to come in below the break-even level that healthcare companies have to meet to break even to stay in business. They're going to come in below because the government has unlimited fucking funds and can take the L for a year and a half, 2 years when it comes to the health insurance. What'll happen in a year and a half, 2 years? All those other private healthcare companies are going to go out of fucking business because they can't compete against the government option because they've underbid it so far. When all those other health insurance carriers go away, what the fuck are you left with? You think socialized medicine is a good thing? You think universal health care is a good thing? Motherfuck you. Look at all the shit going on with the VA. That's a prime example of government-run fucking healthcare. Canceling appointments and then erasing people's fucking names out saying they never had a fucking appointment. Taking 3 fucking months to get a goddamn MRI done. People dying in fucking waiting rooms at the VA. And that's just a 1 to 2% of the fucking population that the VA deals with. And now the government's going to run 100% of the fucking healthcare system, and you think it's going to be a glorious fucking thing because now everybody has healthcare? Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. I can't. I'm mad, upset, frustrated with the just utter stupidity of people that go out and cast a fucking vote. Trump should have won in an absolute landslide. There shouldn't be one blue county in this fucking country. Shouldn't be. If you are a large, logical, sane, reasonable fucking person, if you look at, okay, Trump. Everybody hates Trump. All the people that hate Trump, why do they hate Trump? Nobody can argue his policies with me because they all fucking fail. They all revert to, they don't like his tweets. They don't like his personality. They think he's an asshole. He's a fucking asshole. Nobody's denying that. I was a never Trumper. I disparaged him, hated him from the moment he announced in 2016. I hated what he did to Ted Cruz and Ted Cruz's dad during the Republican primaries. I hated what he did to Rand Paul. I wrote in Rand Paul on my ballot in 2016 because I could not vote for that man. I disliked him with every fiber of my being. I thought he was a blue dog fucking Democrat from New York, a typical boisterous fucking New Yorker. He didn't really give a fuck about anybody. Then I started watching what happened. I watched what the press did to him. I watched the Congress did to him. I watched the FBI to him. The impeachment bullshit that fucking went on. I'm going, whoa, this guy's not getting a fair shake. And at the same time, all this bullshit's happening that he's having to fucking deal with, and no other fucking president has had to deal with. The economy starts fucking booming. Right now, because of what he's done, I pay more in state taxes than I do in federal fucking taxes. And I am in that middle class, I guess you'd call it middle to middle upper class. I pay 3 times as much in state taxes than I do in federal taxes because of what he did to their fucking taxes. That's gone. Oh, Biden, we're only going to vote taxes on 400,000 people. If you believe that, I got a goddamn bridge to sell you. But anyway, I hated Trump. I started looking at what was going on. I saw the fucking policies, and I saw what was going on. I saw what he did for the economy. Then I saw what he did with the little sisters and all that bullshit. I saw what he did with fucking healthcare. Our economy was fucking booming, and then boom, we have COVID. We have the pandemic. Yes, it's fake. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't give a fuck what you believe. Masks are bullshit. Quarantine's bullshit. Lockdown's bullshit. There's no scientific fucking study that states those 3 things are a remedy for a fucking pandemic. A pandemic that has a 99.6% fucking recovery rate. But we got to shut everything fucking down. So no, it wasn't just the United States economy that shut down. The global fucking economy shut down, which means our economy is not only affected by what we did internally in the United States, it's also affected because our trade partners had shut down. That has never fucking happened. Never. And Trump has to deal with that shit. In January, he put a ban on China. Oh, he's fucking homophobic. Nancy Pelosi's like, come on down to Chinatown. De Blasio in New York. Oh, come on down and join fucking parades. Fucking Fauci telling people to, oh yeah, go ahead and take a cruise. This was months after Trump tried to do a ban. He not only did a ban with fucking China that almost everybody knows about. Did you guys also know he put a ban on certain countries from fucking Europe? Did you know that? No, I bet you fucking didn't because Orange Man bad. So anyway, so not only is he dealing with all the bullshit from Congress, all the bullshit from FBI, all the bullshit fucking people from the swamp, the bureaucrats that actually run our fucking government, he's dealing with all that bullshit. COVID fucking hits, he's having to deal with all, not only the repercussions from COVID and people dying and infectious disease and blah, 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 stupid shit, right? Last quarter, the largest fucking growth in a quarter in fucking history. But you go out and vote for fucking Biden. So anyway, I saw all that shit was going on. I voted for the man this year. I voted R's down ballot. Not only because I didn't just vote for Trump. I normally don't vote down ballot. What I mean is I don't just circle the R's, right? I look at the people, I look at the plans, I look at the debates, I look at what's on the fucking ballot, and I vote by what I know, what I think is right. This year, straight fucking R's down ballot. If it had an R next to the name, got my fucking vote. And now, Biden. Oh, and let's go with the big tech. Big tech has been interfering with our election a million times more than what Russia fucking did in 2016. And for you motherfuckers who don't know, I had 3 personal friends that were working in election control centers, monitoring electronically the election system in the state of Florida. Okay? There was hackers from all over trying to ping into or get into that. It wasn't just fucking Russia, by the way. It was from all over the fucking world. They didn't get in. I can speak positively about Florida. What did Russia ultimately be accused of? When you boil all down in bullshit, they keep saying, "Oh, election interference, election." What exactly did they do to interfere? What exactly did they do? They bought $400,000 of fucking Facebook ads. They had some bots on Facebook running, bullshit. And you motherfuckers bought this shit. You just bought it, accepted it, because Orange Man bad. Russia came out and backed Biden. Putin himself said he aligns with Biden. But Orange Man bad because he's a Russian stooge. What does it take? Seriously, what does it take? Again, I'm a Joe Schmuck, blue collar, publicly educated fucking person, and I see this shit as just plain as fucking day. And when I talk to people, they have their opinions, and we talk it out. And after I explain a few things to them, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, not everybody knows everything. I don't fucking know everything. But then when there's something I see on news, media, Facebook, whatever, I go research it because it's politics is a hobby of mine. I go back and fucking research it. You can't believe Google. You have to use multiple different search engines to kind of get a balance of what's going on. You can't trust one site over the other. You have to read from multiple fucking sites. That's what I do. I read shit from like Mother Jones and fucking Media Matters. I read that shit. I can't stand it, but I fucking read it. Because you can pull the gems of truth out of it. Just as I do the same thing with like fucking Red State or whatever. You can't believe the whole fucking thing. I don't believe any of the media. I watch Dan Bongino almost daily. I can't believe everything I don't agree with everything he says. I can believe what he says because he does put in the work to validate. He puts the fucking screenshots up of what the articles he's fucking quoting. But I don't agree with him on everything. I don't believe him on just about everything. I don't go and calf any politician. I believe they're all inherently distrustful, if that's the right word. I don't trust any of them. Those who seek power are the ones that should be distrusted the most. But 60 fucking million people vote for Biden. Oh, and you Molan lobby motherfuckers, and you, Civil War and all this other shit. When are you gonna get off your fucking couch? Simple question. I see jokes going on, around about, hey, are we supposed to wear a uniform, or what color are we supposed to wear? This is my first Civil War. It's a joke. It's funny. But we make fun of snowflakes and millennials all the time, right? They're out in the fucking streets. They're out there getting fucking hurt. They're out there shedding fucking blood for what the fuck they believe in. And you patriot Moulin Lob motherfuckers sit back and make fun of them. What are you willing to do? Oh, we're going to start a civil war. Really? With who? What's your okay? In a military mission, you have an objective, right? You have certain targets within the objective, and you have a plan to get from your embarkation point to the mission point and back, right? Okay. And ultimately you have a goal. The goal is to win, right? You Civil War, you big bag motherfuckers. Who's your target? What's your objective? You just gonna go out there and randomly start fucking shooting people? These millennials and snowflakes are out there nose to nose with police and National Guard in some cases and all this other shit, right? They're getting their asses beat. They're beating ass. They're taking names. They're burning shit down. I don't agree or condone with what the fuck they're doing. Don't get this twisted. I'm just using them as a point. They're out there doing what they believe needs to be done. You can make an argument that some of them are getting paid for it. Absolutely they are. The instigators are. Do you think they're all getting paid? Or do you think there's a small fraction that are getting paid and whipping up the fucking crowds, and it's people out there that firmly believe in what they believe and are firmly willing to go fucking toe to toe, bloody up, knuckle up, throw hands with anybody, the people that are opposing them, to try to instill or bring forth the change that they think needs to happen. And you make fun of them. And you're sitting on your couch, sitting on a toilet, reading fucking Facebook, whatever. Shut up. Just shut up. I don't want to hear you. None of you. How many of you are, what are you willing to risk? If you're not willing to risk and put your fucking nuts on the line, fuck off. I'm Democrats make all Biden come on stage. Oh, we want to make sure every vote is counted. Blah, 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 blah. The sanctity of the American vote. All this other fucking high gloss bullshit going on. And we got people handing out fucking Sharpies to invalidate ballots in 4 different states. We got ballots being stuffed. We got pictures and videos of people stuffing ballots into fucking collection points. Every safeguard that's built into to secure the sanctity of the fucking vote was eliminated this cycle. Votes were being counted with no observers. Observers weren't allowed to be within 20 feet or whatever the fucking people counting the votes. It's all safeguards were gone. Matching signatures gone. Voter ID gone. The absentee ballot process gone. For those of you who don't know, and typically to vote absentee, you have to prove a need to. Okay, military people, I'm going to be deployed in Iraq, or I'm currently in Iraq. I need an absentee ballot. Well, that's good. Got it. Those supposed to be certified, notified, closed, sealed, shipped, delivered, right? Yep. Nope, not this time. Early voting. There's always been some shape or form of early voting, but it's usually a couple days to a week before voting. It was allowed 2 months ago, or a month ago in some states. Every safeguard built in to secure the sanctity of our vote was removed. Pennsylvania, allowing votes to be counted even if they show up 3 days after fucking election. $60 million plus people voted for this shit. Help me to understand this. I get there is a core group of people that will always vote Democrat. There's a core group of people that will always vote Republican, regardless of who the people are. Totally understand that. Don't agree with it, but whatever. It is what it is. It's been that way for decades. A century almost, right? Okay. But everybody else? There were more registered Democrats voting for Trump this cycle than ever before. Registered Democrats voting for a non-Democrat person. Black male, black female, Hispanic female, Hispanic male voting for Trump this time than ever before. Than any race ever that's ever been recorded. You have tens of thousands of people at a Trump rally. You've got 10 people at a Biden rally. And this phenomenon was repeated constantly over the last 4 or 5 months. But 60 million fucking people. Help me understand how this happens. And you ask people, what policy of Biden's do you like? What policy of Biden's do you like so much that you're willing to vote for him? His biggest shining fucking accomplishment are 2. One of them was the crime bill in 1994, which incarcerated more black males in the history of this country than ever fucking before, to include all the KKK and Jim Crow bullshit. That 1994 crime bill that Joe Biden co-sponsored and helped get pushed and passed in the Senate incarcerated more black males than ever in our history. And he's walking that back. He's disavowing himself from it. What was the other one? The assault weapons ban of 1992, passed under Bill Clinton. He co-sponsored it and helped push that through the fucking Senate. That's his two shining fucking accomplishments. And he's potentially the president. I just can't. I just can't. That's all.